Okay.
Three. Hello, everyone. My name is Louis Camina. I come from Sons of KS Latam. We are here with Dylan, coach from G2. And thank you very much for this interview. It's a great opportunity for me. And how do you feel today? How is going the jet lag?
Well, we've been in China already for I think over a week, so the jet lag is pretty much gone for all of us. We had a nice boot camp, and we just arrived like to the venue the last couple days. So we're very excited. There's nothing like coming to Worlds and finally seeing the stage and seeing the other teams and realizing that it's all just beginning. So I think more excited than anything today.
With all the experience that you have, which mean what makes the difference to these wars and being in China playing and representing G2?
Um, Yeah, I've a lot of experience, a lot of world championships over the past years.
Yeah.
Um, I think this year we're coming off of probably actually the most dominant domestic split I've had since I joined G2. It's not really mentioned a lot, but actually we were very strong and it's very exciting. And I just love being able to come in with another like strong performing roster and try and prove ourselves after the past couple of years of disappointment.
Yeah, I know. And talking about the past of years, LCS passed to LTL. Now again, LCS was playing little better than EMEA pool of the teams. What is your opinion they have right now with G2 in the position of the rivals they have right now in wars?
I think yeah, LTA has definitely been had a couple good placements internationally for the past couple of years. I guess we lost to them the couple times we did face them. I think just the way the tournaments have gone, though, we haven't really gotten to play too many sets against NA over the past few years as the first seed. And for example, last year's World Championships, I think our path and FlyQuest path were a little bit different. Fly, however, at MSI, I think played very well, and I expect them to be one of the stronger Western teams at this tournament as well. So as much as we lost them at MSI pretty convincingly, I think it's definitely competitive.
Okay, and also I know the players play a lot for prepare to these works, but as a coach, how do you prepare or what do you make to prepare to play or make a good decisions as a coach in every tournament?
Well, first of all, every tournament's on a different patch, right? So you need a lot of understanding about the patch we're playing on, what has changed. I think second, you really need to understand your team the most. For example, in Swiss stage, we have, I think, 15, or I guess 16 actually, potential different opponents that we could face during the Swiss stage. Um, so instead of trying to look to scout 16 different teams, I think the most important is really understanding which reliable strategies, which kind of concepts we should be focusing on this patch going into the Swiss stage. And that's been most of our focus actually for the past couple of months. We're really building ourselves up to be a versatile but also well-balanced team.
What did you say the last? I think the mic or the mic sound little uh, badly.
Just practicing a lot to be like a very versatile, well-balanced team. Swiss stage.
Thank you. And also, and with all the long time that you have in your career, uh, do you think there will be G2 goes this year in the finals?
Making the World Finals
Yeah,
is a very, very hard task. Um, I've done it before, but it was a long time
I
ago with
know.
I think a very different state of teams and regions. Um, I think the difference between making finals and winning the tournament is pretty different. And I think the difference between like Swiss and semis and finals, a lot of that at the end of the day, I think can come down to a lot of draws, making things much easier or much harder. I think there were times where teams made the World Finals, maybe being like the fourth best team at the tournament, and I think there's times that you make quarters or don't make it out of Swiss as like seventh or eighth best team at the tournament. Like I think to win the world championship, you truly need to be exceptional and the best team there. But all of these placings, like will we make Swiss, will we make semis? Um, I think there's a lot of performance, and if you're truly good, you will succeed. But there's also a lot of variance of.
Yeah,
So
but
I think finals will be difficult, but we are definitely looking to make it out of Swiss. We're looking to make semifinals. We're looking to make finals. We're looking to make a deep run in this tournament for sure.
as you say nearly in this interview, they have right now a good team, and also that question was made it from the fans of G2 of Mexico. I don't know if you know they have and also such a big fans in Mexico, so I asked to all the community of fans, and they made that question if it was possible to
Well,
reach the finals this year, because they waiting for.
yeah, like if you really look at it, we, for example, have taken a best of three off of BLG this year. I think European team K Corp beat TS this year. We took a best of five against TS last year as well with a different roster that probably wasn't even as dominant domestically. So if we really show up and have good game plans, I think winning series against these teams to make a deep run in the tournament is 100% possible. I won't say that we're favorites to win worlds, right? But we come in believing we can win these series, and we have in the past. So hopefully, with a bit of luck and some good performance, we can make it far.
I hope so. And also, as a coach, every year the meta change in wars, or they have some extreme meta with the pool of champs. Do you think these wars will change so hard or so try hard the meta?
Well, the current word on the street from some of the interviews I've seen of some of like the top LCK or LPL coaches and teams have said that they feel like it's not a massive meta shift, at least from our scrims. There's definitely some champions that were changed, pretty big, and we've seen a few new aggressive, let's say, picks pop up in our scrims over the past week. But yeah, I think if you compare it to last year, where they kind of removed the entire 80 mid thing from the game when it was a dominant strategy throughout the last two splits, we are definitely not seeing a change that big. So I think it's more like a two, three, four new aggressive picks in the meta, but a lot of the core champions remain the same. Also, because it is in Fearless, I think you really need to have a lot of sort of evergreen champion pools that can be picked reliably in games twos, threes, and fours. So a lot of those champs that have been picked this year to change because it's just what teams have prepared.
Okay, for the last two questions, the first one, what was the most excited and the most hardest and the most happiness do you live in this year, and what is the lessons they have about after that?
I think the best moments of this year probably was I think beating BLG at EWC was a huge one for us because we had lost to them so many times over the past few years. And to come in and actually finally take a series. And not only did we lose to them so many times, BLG, but it was close almost every single time. Like we often went to game four in best of fives or game three in best of threes, and they were always very high stakes matches. So to finally like win and come through in the end, I think was huge to me. Also winning summer splits dominantly was a great. I think that didn't feel as like insane accomplishment actually as winning internationally because we've won domestically so long, but it was more just good to solidify and gain some confidence that we are the best European team coming into Worlds.
Okay, that was the last question. Do you want to send some greetings or some words to all the people in Latin America? They have a lot of fans.
Yeah, just thank you to all the LATAM fans of G2. I hear there's a lot of you guys, and we will look to try and make as strong and good of run a world championship as possible. Thank you.
Thank to you for this opportunity for the interview. Good luck in Wars 25.
Great, thank you.